I'm coming your way, buddy. Oh, we got it off of there. Let's go see. What do you think, Kyle? What did you find? Can we tip it up or not? Will it stay there at all? Ouch. You didn't find a tap, did you? I don't need that. Wow, that's pretty bad. Well, I'll put this damn camera down and I'll look. We'll find the tap and see. Okay? Otherwise, the only thing we got to strip off for him to block it up in a vise would be nothing, really. As long as he could get it, a machine shop I'm talking, and get it parallel. Look at that, it's been loose for a long time. Keeps coming loose. I hate to say I said that. I had a video this last summer with that same thing. Let's take off what we got to make it square. Or rectangular. Hey, no wonder my wall's dirty back there. Where's that hole on this one? I want to see it now.
This one here, bud.
With the JB in it? No, you got that out.
This is just the regular bolt. It's yackled out.
Where's the other one with the... I don't want to make you work too hard, but you watch some sensors.
I know what.
Oh yeah, there it is.
It's down there.
That's the one he drilled straight through. We're guessing. That one might be a little more difficult to do, but you'll get her out there for me, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Block of wood.
Okay, I just had to brag on you guys that you got it all out of there already today. And what did I do? Nothing. I put my glasses on. I'll show you what I did. I went over to the machinist, took this project over there. Got a good friend of mine. This is that block. Broken off bolt. Took it over by him. He made a blueprint of it, basically. There's the other ones. You can see how it's not square anymore either from moving around in there. And it locks in on this key on the bottom. So the plan is to fill this in square. He's going to remill that slot. I'm going to fill these holes in with the TIG welder. TIG welder. That's it. TIG welders, they're an inch deep. So you may see me cut this open. And I'm going to get rid of those threads in there. Because we can't afford to make it a bigger hole like he had discussed. The customer, he wanted it a 14 millimeter. There's just not enough meat there. Especially this one. It's just, and we're not into any particular area where it's, oh, what do I want to say, any valving. So what I'm going to do is open these up, come in with the TIG welder, and I'm going to wash and build that up, and I'm going to build the surface up a little at a time. I don't want to get this block too hot. It is steel, it's soft. It's just normal steel. And then I'll take it over to the machinist tomorrow. If I stay out in the shop tonight, get it done, then he can surface that, surface this, drill and tap, drill and tap. And I've got the other one that I just showed you. So we'll go from there. So I gotta get to work. So here we go. I got this all prepped and ready to go. I got the bolt out of the corner, actually the opposite corner. There was still a bolt in there. And you'll see I got this cut away. I'm going to take Mr. TIG welder so I can get into the bottom and get a pure weld. I'm not going to be one of them guys that sticks the wire feed down in there and just, and the machinist gets an interrupted cut and the tack, when he goes to tap it, it's no good. So what I'm doing is I'll be able to see everything and just do one pass at a time. It's going to take a long time to fill these two holes up without distorting anything else. But that's the way it is. We don't have $6,000 to give to Deere. Well, if it costs us $500, who gives a rat's ass? It's done. You know, whatever. I'm just telling you. That's what I'm up to. So when I get done, it'll be all filled up. Guy's gonna sheen it off. This stuff doesn't really matter. We can take a buffer wheel and get it because it's just the mounting bracket holes. It's nothing to do with the machining parts. Nothing to do with the hydraulics. It's all the mounting holes, the tapped holes. But to get a perfectly good thread, that's the way I chose to do it. So I'm gonna proceed to start welding this thing up. It's gonna take a while, but it'll be cool. So today's another day. Yesterday turned into today, and today will turn into tomorrow, if you didn't know that. But I gotta show you something. I didn't show it when I was done because I was in a hurry, and I went to my buddy's machine shop at 7 o'clock this morning, and I filled in this keyway with weld. That's where it locates in the head. And you can see some of my weld. And you saw yesterday, or on the previously, how I cut away. But I'm pretty much happy we got crisp, clean, new threads. And the only thing that matters in here, well, we gotta keep cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and make sure there's no chips and junk in there. But all of these are like pressure reducing valves and relief. There's a couple of high pressure reliefs in it, plugs. So there isn't really. There's a spool that goes in the center that fits fine. Slides good, so there was no distortion or anything like that. And this thing is massive. It's my 4x6, I think, by about 8 inches tall. And this one is the saw manifold. And I didn't have him do this one because this was, oh, show where you're looking. I didn't have him do this one because this one was fine yet. You can see where it was wearing. And this one was a little more touchy. I didn't want to get too much heat into it. So you can see there where I got that one. This one was a major, originally the guy drilled all the way through to get the bolt out. He drilled an extra inch and he got into another passage. And he had hydraulic pressure coming out of this hole. So I had to get in there. They used JB Weld. It worked. JB Weld and a stud, and got him working for the last couple of months. Like I was saying the other day, this block is $5 grand. This one is over $6. So what we did in a day's time here, because we had the time, and here too I didn't. This is the bottom. There's nothing here. So there's my TIG weld to finish. I may polish it off, may not. That one was a bugger. That bolt was broke off way at the bottom. I got it out in pieces, die grinder, etc., etc. And so I just wanted to show you what I got. I'll flip this one over. Same thing here. Beautiful, nice virgin holes. So, and he just touched it with his cutter. I filled this one in because it was so bad. And he just came across with his cutter to get it square again. So, we're back to original equipment. You can see there isn't much wall thickness there, so that's why I didn't want to go with I didn't want to go with oversizing the hole or it would just break out. And if you look at the bench, the boys got quite a puzzle to put back together tomorrow. That's the midsection control valves. More parts. A lot of hydraulics here. A lot of stuff going on in this complete valve bank, so I'll bring you back, let's see, when we get this thing put back together and it's running and everything is functioning on that head, we'll see. Okay, she's back in. I won't show him, I'll just show his hand. That's about a 6-foot pry bar. They're in there. They're permanently in there with, what do we use? Permanent Loctite? Basically the strongest we can find. See how long that lasts on the John Deere.
Week and a half.
Couple weeks maybe, you thinking? What's your guess?
Week and a half.
Okay. What's your guess? I won't show your face, guy. 2 months? Depends on the operator, right? Okay, till the bolts break. Then we'll have to take the valve bank back out again and drill them out because there ain't no way in hell they're gonna have to break. So that's how you fix a 270. Take it all apart, get it all machined, weld it up, blah 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 blah. And I'll just say this: I've never done this on a Ponzi. What's with that? That's my little dig for the day. But you know, without the, yeah, I'll just shut up. See ya, bye. We're going outside with it. We just tested everything. First time everything's working. The young man is pretty good. Now we just got to get it up to temperature and check all the hose connections and everything inside the cover. So we're going to do that outside rather than smoke up the shop. Kyle is in there training cut. The one guy's in there trying to train the other guy how to run the thing. So, because Troy doesn't yet. He doesn't know how to run it. So there you go. So with any luck, that valve bank will never come loose again. I doubt it, but I'm gonna snap the bolts off. Remember, there's a crazy amount of time that went into that just to repair 6 bolt holes and a lot of hydraulics and a lot of electronics. So it's worth it to spend the extra half hour here getting that machine up to temperature and making sure nothing leaks. And that's a fact, Jack. I'm gonna call that pretty good. I'll let him test it. I'm gonna open up the door here and clear the smoke out on the other end of the shop. I'm gonna call that a success story. Like I said, until the 6 months from now, them bolts come loose again. But God, them holes are hamburger. You saw it earlier in the video, and just should buy him some more time. Maybe somebody else will end up with this mess of a machine someday. Then he won't have to worry about it. I don't get why. Yeah, it's not my concern why it's designed that way. It's just fixing it. That's why we get paid the big bucks, you know. That's what they say. And I suppose it could have been 11 grand. We got a lot of time for that, but not 11 grand. I think the machine guy was a couple $100 in just time, so. That's it. I'm out of here. Hey, tell your friends, tell your enemies. Subscribe to me. I'd appreciate it. Appreciate you all watching what we do around here. So that's it for now. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.